Welcome to the Adhocracy Show. On today's show,
Movember Foundation.
mustaches aplenty.
And 10 things you may not know about them.
We'll be right back. Welcome back. I'm JD Melville.
And I'm David Landeen, and welcome to the Adhocracy Show, where every week we celebrate advertising, marketing, art, and design.
Yeah. And if you're here for the first time, please click the subscribe button. We have a new episode every Monday.
This month is November.
I love November.
It's a good month.
It is. My birthday's in November.
Well, happy birthday in November.
Oh, thank you.
Now, you may notice, looking around, that there's a lot of people with this hair growing up. I mean, mostly men. Mostly men. They're like, but that's because of Movember.
Now, Movember is a foundation and a charity. I wouldn't say that everyone growing a mustache is participating, but for the most part, you're going to see a lot of people wearing these mustaches because of this charity for men's health.
Now, they're to raise awareness for men's health, but it actually has some very interesting origins and some very interesting facts about them. And we now have 10 things that you may not know about Movember. All right. Number 1, Movember was started in Australia.
Really?
Yes.
Put another shrimp on the bar. Why is that the cliche every time?
Because they have
Put another shrimp on the bobby. I love their
So do
accents.
they, I mean, how would you say Movember with an Australian accent?
Movember.
Movember. They celebrate Movember in Australia.
Fact number 2 is started by Travis Garone and Luke Slatterly. They came up with the idea in a bar.
Which totally makes sense. I mean, this idea of growing mustaches in November to raise awareness, of course, that's going to be in a bar.
Yeah.
I mean, who's going to sit around a boardroom and talk about that? Number 3, originally they came up with the idea because they really wanted to bring back the mustache.
Yeah, it was sort of a joke. Like, hey, mustaches haven't come back in a
What's
long
the deal?
while. It's out of style. Let's bring back mustaches.
Bam. And so not necessarily the purest and charitable origins and to their idea, but
the idea started because some one of their mothers, I believe, had breast cancer, and so it was kind of became an idea. Okay, let's raise funds for men's health for prostate cancer, which is great because it's done a lot of good.
Yep.
Number 4, it actually hasn't. If it was started here in the U.S., it would be called Movember. That is, of course, because of the spelling differences between the British/Australian way of spelling mustache, which is an M-O-U, and the American U.S. M-U-S.
The U.S. spelling M-U-S. All right, whatever. That wasn't as funny as it was in my head, okay? All right, fact number 5. The first year that they launched this, they had 30 participants. Each of them paid $10 to grow a mustache, and that went to their charity. And they came up with a set of rules, which are still used today. And what are those rules?
Yeah, the 5 rules of Movember. Rule number 1, once registered at Movember.com, each Mobro must begin the 1st of Movember with a clean-shaven face. Rule number 2.
They call that shave the day.
Shave the day. Rule number 2, for the entire month of Movember, each Mobro must grow and groom a mustache. So you don't want it all nasty. The point is not to have a nasty mustache. It's supposed to be nice. Rule number 3, don't fake it. No beards, no goatees, and no fake mustaches. No gluing on some fake-ish. Rule number 4, use the power of the mustache to create conversation and raise funds for men's health. And then rule 5, each Mobro must conduct himself like a true gentleman.
Well, that's good. Those rules are still used. I mean, they came up with those back in what year was it? 2003.
Yeah.
2003 is when they launched it, and they still use this today.
Yeah, and it actually landed, this is our number 6 thing you didn't know. It landed in the U.S. in 2007. It's possible that other people had participated before that, but
it was officially
in the U.S. 2007.
Before they had it in Australia and New Zealand, and they were having some really good success. And then in 2007, bam, brought it over to the good old U.S. of A.
Their growth in this has been incredible. It's incredible to see the numbers and the facts.
Number 7. They are 55th in the top 500 non-governmental organizations in the world.
In the entire world.
Yeah.
Which is incredible. I mean, it hasn't been around that long as far as charities. And to really speak to that, our number 8th point is that they have raised $710 million. That's US dollars, of course, since 2003. That's a lot of money just by growing mustaches.
That is a lot of money. I mean, the power of the mustache cannot be what's the word?
Denied?
I guess so. We'll use that word. Denied. And those $710 million went to go fund, this is number 9, 1,200 men's health projects. They funded those 1,200 men's health projects since 2003.
Which is, again, incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah. 2 guys in a bar. 2 guys in a bar.
Coming up with an idea.
Yeah.
And then our final one, as of 2015, there has been 5.2 million Mobros and Mo-Sistas, is what they call the girls that participate, that have participated since 2003. That's really incredible.
That is a lot of people.
And there's a lot of ways to raise money for men's health, especially through their site. So make sure that you go over to us.movember.com, or in your own country, find Movember.com, and make sure that you find a way. There's ways to move and donate, grow a mustache and donate.
If you don't want to grow a mustache, you can still donate. I mean, you don't have to grow a mustache to donate.
Yeah.
And so, how do you celebrate Movember? How do you spell mustache? I think that's important.
And are you participating in Movember? We'd love to see some of your mustaches that you might be growing. We'll even probably share a couple mustache, creative mustache, the mustache competition.
Oh yeah.
We can share some of those. Those are
intense.
sweet.
Very well groomed.
You can be very creative with your mustache. So go ahead and comment on those down in the comments below.
Yeah, you can also post your pictures on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and share those with us.
Yeah, and thank you so much for liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing to our videos. We really appreciate it.
All right, so for your fun fake fact of the day, next time you wake up, if you subscribe to this channel, of course, only if you subscribe, right there. If you wake up at 3 a.m. with a great idea, or in the shower, you have this great idea, or you're in a bar with your buddy and you have this great idea.
I have lots of those.
Yeah, bars with buddies or ideas.
Yes.
Okay. Next time, if you subscribe, next time you have one of those ideas, it will be the next rising success, just like Movember.
Oh. Everybody get ready for the toilet flushing app.
Yeah. Have you subscribed?
Yeah.